Thanks, Bama. Thanks for jumping in and wrecking my stream. Jeez almighty. You goofy boy. It's a beautiful 68 degrees outside. Oh my goodness, this weather is so beautiful. Oh man, winter's over with. Happy St. Patrick's Day the day after. Oh, let's see. I got the thingamajiggy. The thingamajiggy right there. Hey, what's happening? Who am I? How you doing, my friend? There we go. Yeah, I always remember you, man. You're always asking, do you remember me? Yeah. There we go. Hands-free remote viewing. How you doing? How's life in India? Gotta hit the thumbs up. I'll definitely remember who you are. This phone holder must be from Temu. Doesn't work that well. Hit the thumbs up, buddy. Glad you stopped in. I just decided to go random live. I didn't even tell nobody. Just popped in and said, hey, let's do it. If you hear a little snoring in the background, that's Mr. Jake. All right, man, go to sleep. Hit the thumbs up on the way out. I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. There we go. Get a better view. Move my wallet out of the way. Pop me up a can of soda. Oh, it's 12:45 a.m. I'm sorry. Thanks for hitting the thumbs up. Who am I? Thanks, buddy. Enjoy your night. 15 people in the house. Hit the thumbs up. Say something. That's all right. Game over. Game on. Hey, Lee. How you doing? Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, Lee. We're just hanging out, enjoying this beautiful springtime day. 68 degrees, light breeze. Awesome. We're seeing how many people actually pay attention to pop up. Where's all my Adam trolls? Where's all my scrapping on the fly trolls? All trolls are welcome if they hit the thumbs up. Oh my God. We had to bark back up in the shade for the old lady. Hi, Bama. How you doing? Got a whole bunch of four-legged dogs in my truck. In this truck. What's good, Lee? Stay. Hey, Gil, how you doing, man? 68 degrees, sunny as can be, loving life. Just moved a bunch of stuff out of the basement. Took some shred to the farm. Took some trash to the trash place. Life is good. Hey, Gil, I tagged you yesterday. I was checking to see if the YouTube tag was working. Oh. That's awesome, Lee. Hey, there's my cutters. I'm just messing with you. Yes, sir. I was in the shop breaking down number 2 copper to make it into number 1. And then how to process TXV valves. Just a couple of them. That's right. I'll be in the shop again tomorrow. I can only do so much. Ibuprofen only does so much wonders. Sciatic nerve is a pain. But that's my life. Got the basement emptied out today. Got some new stock in the basement to start working on. That video will be out later on today. What's good in your area there, Gil? IB needing more IBs. What's IB? IB. I don't know. Yeah, I like to do these little random lives. I don't tell nobody. I just go and do a live and see who pops up. Oh yeah, ibuprofen. Yeah, they're garbage. They just barely take the edge off. Yesterday was a good day. I was in a lot of pain making that video, but I managed to get through it. And then once I sat down, I just knocked all the rest of that copper out, separated it all out. We got some stuff brought in from the one of our computer places. They gave us a lot more printers than normal, but whatever. We just pulled them little ink cartridges out. They got the gold tabs on it. We're good. I saved one big one. I guess I'll do a breakdown of one of the bigger printers. It does have some motors and some. It has some BS in there, but it's more plastic than it's worth it to me. But yeah, they are. But that's what Scrapping Scorpion wants. So Scrapping Scorpion gets. I'm still trying to get that $1 million, but I can't get it. Had my tea and chips and burger. Oh, that sounds good, Lee. You should do a cooking video. I just pulled the ink cartridges out. I had a little gold tab on there, and the rest goes right to the farm. Now, if there's a bigger size printer, then I'll take it apart and see if there's a good board in there, and go from there. Yeah, right. We're all hungry. Thanks. You knows, bro. What up? Hey, that scrapper short you did earlier was awesome. I wish I had a truck that size and that much scrap in there. Wouldn't need the helicopter. There you go. Thanks, you knows, bro. You're awesome, man. Supposed to hit a high of 72 today. We're still hovering at 68. It'd be awesome if we could get a 6.9 FM. Right, you knows, bro? Yeah, there's probably it's got to be at least a ton in this one spot we've been dropping shred off. I told Scorpion, I'm like, knock yourself out. He's like, yada, yada, yada. I said, I ain't got time for it. Of course, unlike E-Waste Mike, shred is not 12 and a half cents a pound. It's still sitting at 7 here. And then I have to divide it 3 ways. So what's the point? Reach around. That's it. Reach around 6.9. We're sitting at 6.8. We're trying to get there, bro. I haven't gone live in a while, so I figured let's just do a little pop-up live and see who shows up. Yeah, that's classic Lee right there. Hey, great video, great vlog. I'm just kidding with you. Wouldn't mind being back in Florida on this day and being on the boat. Oh my goodness. It'd be nice. I don't know if y'all hear that background noise. Don't worry about it. Homie's inside his house complaining about something. Yeah. I know YouTube doesn't do the notifications like they're supposed to. I know some people, you can't even leave comments on the short videos. I don't know why they ain't figured that program out and fixed it. Bro, I seen a helicopter the other day and I tried like son of a gun to get it on the camera. Man, it's impossible. Maybe when I get that new phone, or maybe when I have the GoPro, I just ain't figured it out yet. Well, I figured it out yet. I'm still waiting on a laptop. I still have laptop issues. Oh. I'd like to be able to get me some good videos because we have the Air Force that flies over here. I like to get some of that on video. It's not easy. Oh. Take care, Lee. Thanks for stopping in and hitting the thumbs up, buddy. I appreciate it. Oh. 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 Come on, bro. See you later, Bella. Whew. Oh my goodness gracious. What's good, bro? Oh, oh. What's good, Gil? I'm just so happy. Of course, it could snow between now and whenever, but this weather is phenomenal. Same old. There you go. Hey, I watched that Poke Audio video. Poke Audio amp he did with all them stainless steel screws. That amp might have been meant for a marine application, or just a higher quality amp for that many stainless steel screws. Oh, you're gonna go mess with Kathy? It's only none I know of. None of none. Yeah, I have a few old school Rockford Fosgate amps. I don't think I'm ever going to put a stereo system in my vehicle. I want to, but nowadays everything is so expensive. I was in the shop the other day. I was sitting there looking at this Punch 150, and I'm like, oh. I'm like, no, I couldn't bear myself to it because it still works. You're funny. You're funny, bro. You're too funny. I've opened a few Kenwoods back in the day, and they didn't have no stainless steel screws. With that Rockford, I think I'll sit on it. Maybe I'll change my mind one day or something. Did that amp work, Gil? Or did you not check it? You just broke it down? It don't matter if it worked or not. If it worked, there you go. Okay. That's awesome, man. You know, some of these new scrappers nowadays are like, oh, I didn't check. I just scrapped it. I'm like, well, scrap's the least amount of value you're going to get. It's amazing how many people go, oh, nothing sells in my area. I'm like, well, there's this thing called the World Wide Web. But, you know, I have the same problem here. I can't get Scorpion to flip stuff on eBay or whatever. And no big deal. He just sat there and messed with me, but I can't look at it because I'm streaming. But he don't know that. Yeah, but let me explain something to you. Electrical stuff outside in fresh water, meaning rain, will dry, and a lot of times it will work. Exposed to salt water, it's never going to work. But yeah. Mm-hmm. I've had quite a few stuff sit outside and get rained on, and it dried out. It worked just fine. Oh. Computer might be a little different, but yeah, I picked up so much electronics that sat out in the rain, and they sat there, and whenever I got to it, I always check and plug it in. I'm like, wow, it works. It was rained on, but it dried out. But to each their own. I get it. That's the dog behind me. She ain't happy. It's a little too warm for her fur coat. She's good though. Oh, we're down to 2 people. YouTube is not notifying everybody. Oh yeah, power tools always work. Always work. As soon as power tools dry out, they work. Yeah. Yeah, 90% of prior to me moving up here, 90% of my tools come from the scrap yard, or I found them on the curb, or I did clean out jobs and plugged them in. I put them on a surge protector in case they were going to snap back on me. They work. I did this one clean out job. I probably had 15 angle grinders, 6 or 7 sawzalls, drills, skill saws. I plugged them all in. They all worked. Some of them made weird noises. Some of them didn't. I used them until they blew up. Then I scrapped them out. Since I've been up here, I found a dryer and a vacuum cleaner. There's not much street scrapping going on up here. It's too rural. Too much country life. Yeah. See, I bought a grinder from Harbor Freight, and I smoked that sucker within 1 hour. It was not meant to put up with the use that I was putting it through. I have a really nice Yamaha receiver. Oh, there you go. Yeah. When I left Florida, I left like 4 complete systems behind, and I took the best system I could because it had an amplifier on it. I took the power subwoofer, it worked, and 4 bookshelf speakers. They're still sitting in my room. I'm waiting. I can never hook them up in my room because I would be out of the house. So I'm gonna put them in the shop eventually. Hey, Scrap It All, good to see you, buddy. We're just talking about testing out scrap versus scrapping it. My mom called me up. She's like, "You left all these stereo systems behind." I'm like, "I can't bring them with me. Sell them or do whatever." Then I had someone allegedly drop off some aluminum poles for the lights. You know what I'm saying? Aluminum poles for the lights. And I told my father, I said, "You can't take these to the scrapyard. You have to take them to the dump." He tried to take them to the scrapyard, and they said, "Nope." Hilarious. I was just chatting with you, but I just figured, I told Christmas, so I'm going to go live and see how well the YouTube notifications is working. I know you're busy, but at the same time, I'm like, no, I'm just going to do it. random things the vintage brain does. What, Valley? What? You're fine. Yeah, that's right. Vintage. Anybody over 40 years old knows about vintage. Make sure y'all check it out. Scrap It All, man. He's got some interesting, awesome videos. Along with Gil Skills. And you know his bro, the Short Master King. I'm just stopping for a bit. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate it very much. What's for lunch? Oh, you're welcome, my friend. You're always welcome. Yeah, Chris is inside on the phone. I think when he comes back, I'm gonna tell him we're gonna go out for lunch today. He wants to go home and cook food. That's boring. I mean, whatever. Ugh. Another channel I thought I would subscribe to, but nope. I just fixed that. There you go. Yeah, Gil, you'll love Scrap It All. He's got awesome content. Takes his time, explains everything out, does his fact check. Oh, I love tuna. I like to have some fresh tuna, but it's too expensive up here. You got that safe caught tuna?
What? Oh, come back here.
She's like, no, I don't think so. Oh, there she goes.
What? I know, right?
She was getting all goofy.
Where you going? Plenty of water in there, buddy.
There we go. I have a great deal of respect for Scrap It All, I swear.
Yeah, I know.
You might have been subscribed to him, but YouTube likes to unsubscribe people for whatever stupid reason, and they don't like to notify people.
Oh, that's not what I'm going to do. What?
Yeah. YouTube is very funny. You take the most honest, respectful people, and they do the dumbest things to them.
Yeah. Hi. Hi, buddy. Hi. Hi.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember when you was telling me about your issues with Facebook, and I'm like, why? Why would they do that to you? I could see that them doing that to, I won't mention no names, but he knows who I'm talking about.
Why is this never? Never mind. Well, can I get a little something to drink?
Yeah, me too. I can't remember who I was unsubscribed to, but I have. It made no sense. But you can't get. The same goes with the YouTube Shorts. Why can you not comment on certain channels' shorts? I have emailed them several times. I know several people who have emailed them, but that's the problem about when you can't call and talk to a human being, you can't get results. Unless you know somebody that knows somebody of higher powers, you can't get results.
Oh, crap, I forgot.
Tuna, I can't. Oh, there you go.
We got to get rid of that soon.
I know. I
don't know.
Yes, I do know.
Okay.
Yeah, I even went on to one of those guys that it's always promoted from YouTube, and I must have typed in there literally 30 times. Why can't we comment on shorts? Why? Shorts are broken into messages for sure. Yeah. I've heard people sit there and say you have to go to Chrome and you got to do this. And I'm like, duh. Everything they said, I went and did. I've explained it to my friends that have the same problems, and it's still the same problems. The people that I really want to leave my comments on shorts, I can't. And the people I'm like, well, okay, I'll leave them a comment anyways. Yeah. Yep. It's just mind-boggling. Always wrote on Mikey's Yo-Yo channel shorts. Now I can't. Yeah. See? You can't leave comments. I know Everyday Solars can't leave comments on my shorts, so she'll come in under someone else that left a comment and then leave me a comment. I'm like, okay. It's just, it's mind-boggling. I can't comment on all shorts. Well, yeah, I was telling old Fly the same thing. He's like, well, I can comment on everybody. I'm like, well, you're fortunate. Bush Dog Scrapper, can't leave no comments on his shorts. Scrap It All, can't leave no comments on his shorts. Scorpion Metals, can't leave no comments on shorts. Silver Scorpion, can't leave no comments on his shorts. Scrapping Scorpion, I can, but he doesn't put much on Scrapping Scorpion because he's too busy. Well. See, that's the at least Scrap It All, you know, bro, and Guild, they got me on Messenger. So if they want to be like, hey, that was awesome, or hey, you done screwed that up, they have that choice, but not everybody has that choice. Sorry, I gotta put that window up. It's just, I'm sitting in the shade for the old lady. It could be a preference. Yeah, see, Gil, I've had people tell me that setting, and I've gone, WTF Mike, Ali Mac, they've sat here and said, try this, and I've done everything, and it don't work. That's the first person I reached out to was Ali Mac, because he's been on YouTube for the longest time, and I talked to him on a basis. Nope, didn't work. Yeah, and yeah, they're like, well, maybe you did something to your settings. I'm like, I don't mess around with none. I'll leave that be. And Ali Mac sat there and explained to me he texted me everything to check, and I'm like, all right. So I went back and forth, check. Nope. Only thing I can think of is maybe when the phone updates, it messes something up. I don't know. Just the other day, I went to the Play Store to find out if a certain app was working again, and it's sitting there and telling me to put a password in or a fingerprint ID for the Play Store, and I'm like, what? No. So I kept rejecting it, going back and then I sat there and I texted a few friends because we know these cell phones listen. I'm sitting there telling a few friends, I'm like, this is BS. The fifth time I went back in, magically it worked. So, I don't know. Because I know people that have VPNs and they have issues going live, and there's something you have to do, maybe turn the VPN off. I'm not sure what the deal is, but I don't have a VPN yet, but I might as well get one, because if I talk about tampons, tomorrow I have an ad for tampons all day long on Facebook and everything else. And I'm like, I don't need tampons. You can tell me how to get $1 million. Legitimate. I just use that as a reference because that's how it works, man. Yeah, right, Gil? It's funny. Talk about motor oil tomorrow. I have ad motor oil. Bro, you're better at it than I am. Trust me. I think I even asked Chris the Birdman, because he knows a lot about technology. I even asked him, and he's like, he He might have told me to try this, try that. It was the same thing, and everybody repeats. It just aggravates me when you hit them channels up that are promoted by YouTube on everything on how to make your channel better, do this, do that. And I'm like, why can't I comment on shorts? They never answer you. They never answer you. And I'm like, well, I'm not wasting my time watching you if you can't answer my one question. Gil's laughing. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, 39%. I'm good. I'll be happy this phone goes dead, then I gotta listen to it no more. I left 99% of the time, the ringer on my phone is turned off. Unless I'm texting somebody, an island boy, then I leave the ringer on. But it's all the other stuff that comes running right in. And I'm like, oh, God. I'm like, I want to turn it off, but I'm still waiting for Island Boy to message me back. So, for however long it takes, which is not your fault, my friend. Not at all. I'm like, oh. I must have answered 5 spam calls, and they're all jokes, just useless calls. I'm like, take this phone number off, and they're still trying to sell me. So I'm like, nope, take this number off your list. Quit calling me. My mom in the beginning could not handle it because I don't have the voicemail set up on this thing. So one day I screenshotted 15 spam calls and I sent it to her. I said, that's what I would have to go through if I had the voicemail on. It'd be 15 spam call messages about nothing prior to me getting to your one message. You can call me and you can text me. I don't need a voice message. Just in case anybody thinks that picture's not real, I turned the phone on an angle. I got Alabama next to me snoring away. I got the old lady snoring away. I got Jake behind me snoring away. I got Bella wandering around looking at me like, hey, what's going on? Sweet, I forgot I had leftover meatloaf. Oh, leftover meatloaf and taters. Man, I'd put them all together, toast up some bread, put that together. Yum, yum, yum. Now you're making me really hungry. Thanks, Scrap It All. Oh, leftover meatloaf is just like right up there with leftover cold pizza. Maybe slightly warming up just a little. Or not. I'd take a nice tuna belt. Man. Yum, yum, yum. I already wolfed it down. Well, thanks for sharing. I have 2 new small kitchen appliances that I ordered. They're still sitting in the box. I got to do some rearranging in my room. And then I'll be ready to go. Meatloaf pizza sound. Oh, meatloaf pizza. That's a meat lover's pizza. Let me tell you something. I ordered Pizza Hut a few months back. Me and Chris were doing wood. I said, man, I got a hankering for pizza. And he's like, all right. So I ordered Pizza Hut. That was the worst $50. $50 for 2 pizzas. One was a Supreme and one was a Meat Lovers. That was the worst $50 I spent. And then I got disconnected on the phone. So I called back and they're like, your order's already through. And I'm like, well, I can't tip the drivers. Oh, well, we don't have drivers. It's Uber drivers or whatever, you know. I'm like, well, how am I supposed to tip the driver? That's the most important person to tip. Well, the lady shows up, Chris ended up knowing the lady. I said, bro, all I got is like $2 cash on me. And I'm like, I feel bad. And he's like, well, the lady goes, oh, don't worry about it. I'm like, oh, well, the pizza was terrible. Terrible. I would take Little Caesars over that Pizza Hut. That's how terrible it was, because Little Caesars is garbage. It's not like it used to be back in the 90s. I'm getting my pizza from Sam's Club, $8. Well, there's no Sam Clubs around here, unfortunately. Oh, just scrap it all, say. Yeah, back in the 90s, it was a bomb. Of course, back in the 90s, it was probably the better stuff, unlike the junk they serve us nowadays. Although, I remember the meat lovers used to be salty. I'm like, did they put anchovies on this thing? This it's so salty. No, what I ordered a few months ago was bland, doughy as could be. I'm like, did I order Little Caesars? Because Little Caesars is always doughy. I don't like that doughy stuff. And then Chris is like, oh, make sure you get the cheese crust. So I'm like, the crust is like the least part that I want to eat, but whatever. That's right. Everything in the 80s and 90s was the bomb. Chris pulled out a couple charcoal grills. I said, oh, that's it. Next month, we're going to get some charcoal. We're going to cook some hamburgers, some hot dogs on open flame. Yeah, Papa John's. Yeah, that's nasty. Yeah. I remember back in, let's see, 89, probably in the early 90s, Hungry Howie's used to have a large pizza for $4.99. $4.99. You couldn't even get a slice for $4.99 nowadays. Me and my buddy used to roll up there at 1 o'clock in the morning, get us 2 large pizzas, and hail them suckers, and we thought we were good. I'm a bitch. You! Don't scrap it all. You're funny, man. That's freaking hilarious right there. I was telling about that Pizza Hut order I got. You know how it wasn't all that in a handshake, and how they cut the call out, and I wanted to tip the delivery driver, and they're like, it's already processed. I'm like, well, how do I tip the delivery driver?
That's because they don't have pizza at delivery drivers no more. It's all
Yeah.
Uber Eats or whatever.
Yeah, I know. Thank God you knew the lady, because I felt bad.
Yeah, it's Robin. I know her very well.
Mm.
What are you staring at? Hey, you. Hey, hey,
well,
you.
She's
hey.
out of luck because Bama's in the passenger seat snoozing.
Oh, Bam.
Bella's in the back snoozing. Jake's in the other side of the back seat snoozing. She's got no room.
No wonder Houdini looks like she's lost.
Yeah, look, he's out like a light.
No wonder Houdini looks like she's lost. Houdini's looking for
Out.
you, dude.
Out. Every time you put the phone on, he opens his eyes.
Yep, you cannot take a picture of him sleeping.
But if you leave the phone on long enough, he'll close his eyeballs.
Bama, Houdini's looking for you. He's like, I don't give a shit.
Scrap It All knows how Jake is. I'll send him a picture. Every time I come over here to Chris's house, I'll send him a picture. There's my girl. Hey, what's going on?
What? You want to play? What? What?
No.
Tell your dad that's what we do in the basement when we go in there and wait.
That's it, Jake. Jake, what up, Jake? And he's like, oh, Bama's like, I'm gonna wave my tail. I'm gonna wave my tail.
Let's see.
This guy, hold on. This guy jumped right through the window in the truck. I had me a Dr. Pepper, and he spilled it all over me. And look at him. He's like, I'm a goofball. I don't care.
Yeah. But it's the first time you ever met an actual truck going down the road.
Yeah. All right, y'all.
Hey. Here's your other buddy.
There's Dean Dean. There's Houdini. I'm going to wrap this live up. I'm going to go have lunch. Thank you for everybody showing up. I appreciate y'all. Gil, check out my video because apparently my tag does not work on YouTube.
Just go. Just go. Okay. I didn't mean that way. I meant that way.
Peace. Take care. Love
Adios,
y'all.
y'all.
I'll see y'all again. Bye.
Hey, baby, come here. Well, so the program got switched again.